Taurus, welcome to your weekly Sidereal astrology forecast. This is for the 19th of October through the 25th. My name is Athen. So this week we're entering into it in the first quarter phase, and the end of the week will be in the gibbous phase. So there is this increasing of energy as we go through this lunar cycle here, relating to the new beginnings that started the previous week, involving your fifth house of self-expression, and now going into the full moon phase. So the energy, as you notice, will be more about cultivating and moving forward with anything relating to your passions in life, relating to your self-expression, whatever that might be for you personally. Could be romantic for some of you, new beginnings there, maybe with children in your life, anything that we either create or are passionate about. So with that energy, it's a good week for actually, not only moving forward with that, but keeping things nice and concrete. There's a lot of oppositions and squares this week, as well as good supportive energy from Pluto, which I'll talk about, and some good opportunities coming in. And the opportunities are mostly coming in regards to your fourth house of home, family, past, and roots, as right at the beginning, Mars going over Jupiter. And this has been the case towards the tail end of last week as well, is maybe some drive, maybe some motivation, maybe some energy available to connect to home, to connect to family, maybe do some renovating, some moving, whatever it is that you might be involved with, and getting things done in regards to that. Now, it's also very nice for relationships. Could be a very optimistic beginning of the week too, in regards to your one-on-one connections, and maybe even opportunities coming in through there as well, with Mars conjoining Jupiter, and a good time to relax. I think there should be plenty of opportunities for that. Your energy levels are still increasing at the moment. They're certainly not at their highest right now, with Mars and the Sun still quite low at the bottom of your chart. But it's a good time for anything that you are feeling optimistic about, getting things done well, maybe even getting that rest, which is Mars ruling your 12th. So that's right at the beginning, and then from about Wednesday through Saturday, we've got Mars opposing up to Chiron. So this energy here, Mars, again, your relationships and such, going through a sort of healing process, maybe even that spiritual healing process. So the key is with all this activity in your fourth, be sure to balance that with whatever is that you've been working on, that maybe you've been idealizing or working towards your dreams with your career, and also the healing that's been taking place through your career as well with Chiron retrograde. So when you balance the work life and the domestic life, then you're really working in tandem with this. It's nothing new. There's been a lot of this opposition energy needed, and but this is particularly involving your actions, your motivations, which is Mars for all of us, and your relationships, which is going through a healing process right now at the moment. So that's that later part of the week. And then specifically around Thursday and Friday, Mercury and Venus are going to be forming aspects up to Pluto. Mercury squaring Pluto, Venus trining up Pluto. And this is all about the transformations and changes that are happening with the deeper aspects of life with Pluto in that 8th house. So there's been a lot of this change, and now it's very well supporting you, your ruler Venus, getting this trine from Pluto. It's a great time to really restructure, get rid of some old stuff, move towards your goals, maybe change your self-image, change the way you look. All of that could be quite inspirational, actually. And again, it's all involving this more emotional aspect of yourself right now at the moment, maybe spending that time with home, family, or, connecting to your feelings in that regards. And all of that can be quite transformative. It's also, like I said, too, a good time for transforming anything in that 4th house level in general, as it has been anyways, because Mars has been trining up to Pluto past last week. So with that, Mercury squaring up to Pluto does signify that for all of us, we need this extra attention to Mercury this week. Mercury is naturally our communications, our correspondence, and for you, though, specifically, it's your financial and even the self-expressive part of your life. So while this is a new beginning for your self-expression, I feel like this week is a time of working hard towards that, maybe getting rid of some old subconscious, unconscious mechanisms that, in the 8th house sometimes can be self-defeating in that regards. But really, I think focusing on how to be open, vulnerable, all of that kind of energy that Pluto's been helping you transform from the internal aspect of things into your self-expression is a great way to work with this. Maybe even make some changes and really draw the line in regards to your financial stuff, perhaps. And that'll be a good energy then to work with the square. Now, towards the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, Venus, your ruler, is going to be conjoining up to Jupiter. So very nice. You guys should be feeling quite optimistic over the weekend. There could be some opportunities. Again, it has a lot to do with your self-image, putting yourself out there, pursuing your goals, your drives, ambitions, things like that, within the context of everything else, like with Mars. But yeah, could be quite nice. Depends on your personal chart, of course. But at the very least, feeling optimistic about what you can accomplish, about what you can do, and maybe even tapping into the more philosophical, adventurous spirits of life over the weekend be a great way of working with this type of energy. Now, on Sunday in particular, Mercury is going to be opposing up to Uranus going into next week. And so, again, Mercury's not that well aspected. He's only got tough aspects this week. So here it's the balance between whatever it is you're expressing, whatever you feel like is changing, or that you're releasing, and it's going through this sort of spiritual process right now involving your networks, your groups, wanting to do that perhaps, but at the same time realizing that there is this passion, there's this self-expression that has to come out. And when you're balancing that self-expression, and you're just doing it naturally, then what you'll notice is that what's actually good for your ideals, what's good for everyone involved, what's good for those groups or community things, is naturally your true self. So it's finding that there really isn't any difference, no real opposition between what's really important to you and what the world needs. And that could be on a small level or a large level. And seeing that, balancing it, communicating from your true self in general, and again, keeping both feet firmly on the ground with the financial stuff, I want to say too. And naturally through that, then all of this energy, especially involving your passion, your creativity, and self-expression, will move forward in a much more balanced way this later part of the week. All right, Taurus, I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.